Hi everybody, this is Sister Omi. I hope everyone's doing well. I'm here to do the new moon in Pisces, and this is going to be for Aquarius. Now, let's talk about Pisces. You know, all that water, all that emotion, but this is a good time to heal. This is a good time to heal. It's a good time to tap into your intuition, your perception on things, being empathetic, all the good stuff with Pisces. Then on the flip side, you know, because we got a lot of stuff going on. We got Mercury in retrograde that's in Pisces. We're in Pisces season. And there's something, and the Pisces moon. I was like, there's something else. What is it? But, so all this water, all this emotion. So during this new moon in Pisces, this is definitely a good time to heal. So for you, Aquarius, what I have here is the man. And if you notice, the man himself, he is illuminated. That is like the light of God that's inside of you, the light of spirit, your spirit, all the good stuff is being illuminated. Also, it represents you have use of all your five senses, touch, feel, smell, hearing, everything. You have all these senses right at your fingertips that you could use to work through any situation that you're in. But this also is like a good omen. This is represents hopefulness and inspiration. So there's something deep inside of you, because that's where this is coming. The light is coming from deep inside of you that is inspiring you at this time. But then also here I see this air. So this is of the mind. There's something that you or have been thinking about. So there's been some things that have been illuminated. Or for some, now air signs as Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, maybe these are people who are going to have an impact on your life. Or there's an event or something that happened in Aquarius season. We just come through that. Gemini is June and Libra's in October. Maybe these could be benchmark times for some event that's going to happen. But nevertheless, with all this air is going to have an impact on you. And the good thing is, if these are, you're getting good impressions or getting good information, because you know all this is that air, knowledge, intellect. And you're using it at this time in a perceptive manner, you could really create what you want. What is it that you want? Is there something you want to change, something you want to do? You could figure it out during this retro season. You know, in fact, go back and check out the retrograde reading I did for the week. But, you know, retro, redo, rethink, revise, reestablish, reconnect, you know, all these things at this time. Now, on the flip side of all that, because this is general, I'm not doing this for one person. On the flip side of this, just be mindful of, with all this water that we're dealing with at this time, to not allow yourself to go into a rabbit hole thinking too deeply. Especially if it's not on a positive side. Try to stay on the positive. And now we have the Three of Air. Now, when you look at it like this, there's something overshadowing you. You see how the wings of the birds are overshadowing air. We're still talking about thoughts. What's on your mind? Are you thinking about some type of loss that you may have experienced, or someone did something, you know, that you don't feel is just, or like heartbreak? Or maybe you got some bad news, and maybe that's what it is. Maybe you're even reminiscing on some of this stuff. But with that, you notice I said reminiscing, that because this Mercury retrograde, and maybe with all this water, you're maybe reflecting. But if you're reflecting on some type of something that happened that was not good, but there is another way to look at it. Look at, what did I learn from this situation? Don't look at it like this is bad, this is horrible, this is terrible. What did you learn from the situation? That's one way, so that you can readjust. So when you get ready to push forward after this cycle, which goes through, I think, around March, Mercury, oh my goodness, around, say by, like 3 weeks? So this is, say maybe mid-March. I don't have the date right in front of me, so I don't want, I think it's around the 19th, because you also have the little shadow period too. And Mercury goes forward. You could, all this stuff that's on your mind, because really this is a light of hope here. So if you're reflecting on anything on the past, by the time this cycle's over, you're going to be moving forward. This is the heart chakra, with a lot of gratitude, because sometimes bad things happen, but they really turn out to be good. But at the time you may be going through something, it really wasn't that bad. So this heart chakra here, you have gratitude. What this touches on with this heart, there's a certain amount of harmony and trust. But with this, I'm saying trust yourself, especially if you're reminiscing on something. This is about trusting yourself. Being able to give and receive, and being open to new people, new ideas. But as also just having gratitude for the experience. Having gratitude for the experience. And then too, when I think about it, maybe there's something that's going on, and you have this air, like a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Maybe one of those people are going to have an impact, and maybe, something that you feel is overshadowing you, overshadowing your thoughts. Maybe they'll be able to put that in a new perspective for you. Yeah, that's a possibility for someone. Now, if you don't know, now you know, as I say. This is a tree, and I believe everything is in nature. We got the labrum tree. It's about, be vigilant and receptive. A golden treasure may have more potential than meets the eye. Prosperity. So maybe you're in a situation and you just kind of allowed yourself to be comfortable in it. But there's something else there that you don't see. Or, maybe one of those air signs is going to be bringing something to you. But this retro cycle, just take your time. Try not to make no decisions until the energy moves forward. Because this is saying prosperity. But now, I pulled 2 oracle cards, which I think is interesting. And it's like, move in a new direction. Something's coming here. Welcome any opportunity to travel, either to the outer world or your inner world. So maybe that air sign is going to be, when you think about travel, travel deep within. Because you know what? Everything you need to know is within, if you could just quiet yourself. And like with this heart chakra, maybe open your heart to a new perspective, which is good at this cycle with all this water, because your perception should be a little bit heightened by now, or during this time. Or maybe you're having a lot of dreams, This is about developing your emotional and spiritual growth also. This is like that gypsy spirit within you. So something's coming to help you move into another direction, or a direction coming, or something's coming your way, and you can tap into that wisdom within. So Aquarius, you are air, so maybe there's some wisdom right here. This is you tapping within. You have inner knowledge that inner knowledge because you have use of all your five senses, and the light that's making this man light up is the light within. So maybe this is within you for some, or and this is going to help you move in a new direction. You could be going on a trip, or some type of exciting process. But because not only do you learn about the world, you can also learn about yourself. So this is about going through a process of awakening. Going through a process of awakening, which makes sense during this cycle, because when you come forth at the end of this cycle, a whole lot of stuff is going to be different. And then as we go forth, right, that will give you the opportunity to clear the air. The distant thunder, clear the air. This is about purification, renewal, healing. Could be occurring on many levels. Don't be concerned if there's chaos in your life. In this instant, it is all good. It's just shaking things up so you don't be stagnant, so you can move forward. Clear the air and release situations and people who don't empower you. Purify the dross in your life in order for renewal to occur, and get rid of old things and make way for the new. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Make way for the new. Use this retrograde cycle, this new moon cycle, to readjust, realign all those things. Clear your mind. Go deep within. Open your heart, because you have everything you need is within. Wow. This is really good. This is really good. This is going to be a good cycle for you. You have everything you need. You're clearing your mind and reflecting on the past, or clearing your mind, or coming to some resolution as to why you may have experienced something or whatever, some type of loss, grief, pain. And open your heart and have some gratitude, because if you're vigilant and receptive, there's prosperity. So all you have to do is travel deep within and clear the air in your own mind. Aquarius, this is going to be a beautiful, beautiful new moon cycle for you. Let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe. Feel free to leave a comment below, and hit that button and give me a thumbs up. This is Sister Only. Peace.